the Extremum draft. Like, it just looks much easier to execute. I'm kind of confused as to what Forze is actually doing. Team fight anyway, we want to draft our own kind of game. I mean, sure, they can pull off some PogChamp shit with RP and on the Magnus, and he is going to need help here, but this is what Chu's doing. In fact, he's coming in straight away, going from behind with the toss, but Velhor was ready for him, but they're just going to toss Velhor in instead, but I think Chu might be the first blood. One more stack of poison, it doesn't even matter, he gets ticked away by the poison anyway, and Velhor actually survives through everything, so a bit of a disaster for Forze in the middle lane to start things off. Not how they wanted this to go. Against Kellen and Archangel, and Lich is just hiding in the trees. It's a great thing for a Lich to do, especially when Velhor comes flying in like this. They've got the slows, they've got the damage, they've got the right clicks. They will bring down the Gyrocopter. Vanscore kills a courier, heartless Io, and then Chu's like, what up, buddy? You want to come over here? We can maybe have a little cuddle, get away from these nasty Radiant heroes, and that they certainly will. Things up, so he's just going to drag the creeps, or is he just finding the efficiency? He's finding the efficiency. He's going to try and jungle a hard camp at the same time. They're not one bit happy about this Extremum. Not one bit happy at all. But he's struggling, Velhor. He's struggling to really get anything meaningful done here. But, you know, with the poison attacks, with the right clicks, that's going to be enough. Meanwhile, Kellen goes down on the top lane. That is a big kill onto the Drow, turning things around, back the other way. Now, once again, Archangel, he's taking the pain. In comes Velhor trying to do something here, but unfortunately they've already lost Archangel, and now they just turn and look towards Velhor. This could be an easy kill for them. Chu's taking some damage from Kellen from behind, but Velhor, I'm not sure if that's going to be it. He's trying to deny himself, but that seems very optimistic there.
It's not anymore, but right now it's pretty good. Ooh. Even though this maneuver...
You're going to TP it there, right?
I think... Velhor had a stun, right?
On Smash, I can't remember which of his spells stun on which of his silence anymore, but nonetheless, Gipkey is bolted down, and 3 heroes brought in to kill him, but I mean, as a mid laner, it's totally worth it. You can't be like, you can't really say there was much value gained from that death. A little bit more unusual, perhaps, but still dying here. Meanwhile, BZZ, he's having troubles. He's having problems with the cold. He's trying to run away, but Malik with the level 6. Now Drow even coming in as well. They're just going to make sure that this Doom is put to rest.
Good rotation. December can't die anymore, so we can start pressuring Charo.
We've been here, haven't we? They're actually bringing in the IO and seeing if they can just fight into the Viper, but I'm not really sure that's going to happen, though. With the Tiny coming over, maybe it's possible, but Velhor coming in, trying to block them off here. G, though, gets brought back by the Shockwave into the Avalanche, tossed back as well, and that is a Viper put to death. And now Velhor's just like, oh god, I'm in the wrong neighborhood now. Luckily, the Centaur actually coming in and helping him out a ton here, but they will have their spells off cooldown soon, and that might spell the end for poor old little... Oh, I tried to bait them out. I like that, actually. That was a noble attempt. Tried to bait them out with the stone, say, I'm going this way. Well, JK, I'm going this way. But unfortunately, the Doom was either too smart or too stupid. I'm not sure which one. Either he was like, yeah, I'm not going to he's going to try and second guess me. Meanwhile, Malik dies in the top lane. Kane's queued up and ready to go on the Timbersaw here, as he's got to stay away from this... Oh, he's doing so much damage to them both, actually. he's just 2v1ing, no problem. He's going to keep on going here. Malik, you madman. I'm not sure this is a great idea, but with Velhor joining in as well, they'll be able to bring down Vanscore. Okay, but now they're trying to turn it around. The Doom is out onto Malik, and this man is put to death. Malik gets dropped. Velhor in the trees will be seen here. Is there Infernal Blade? Is there Infernal Blade? There's none.
But not more than 1 drums in a team. Because of the attack speed aura. Especially useful for Doom.
Smart. A strange fact about me, I used to play the flute in like middle school. I went to a very kind of classy middle school, and we all learnt classical instruments, and I chose the flute for some reason.
Very sexy.
Thanks, yeah, I always wanted to get good at the jazz flute. Meanwhile, Archangel gets brought down. The RP coming out onto Malik as well. That's going to make it 2, perhaps, though he does manage to get down to the low ground. But Velhor, another toss forwards. That makes it 3. Forze are just laying on the salt right now.
Whatever I feel like.
whatever I goddamn want. Meanwhile, down at the bottom lane, Black Archangel goes down. I mean, that could be a big play, though, if you played the banjo and then you just make a YouTube channel doing, like, you know, covers of popular songs on banjo really well. You can make loads of money from that, I'm sure. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, they try to go for the RP, but it doesn't quite come off, and they're all being slowed down now. And as G turns up to this fight, he's dishing a ton of damage out. They're trying to keep him alive here. The IO saving BZZ. Though, on the front lines here, and he gets TP'd out. He's going to save the day. IO coming in huge. as he brings him back down to the bottom lane. And I think that was actually the return on the relocate. Oh, what RP from Gipki as well. Holding Malik back, catching him mid-timber chain. Round onto Chu. Chu gets dropped. Poor Observer, but he's doing great. G's getting dropped in return though. 19-teen finds himself a tasty morsel of Viper, and that's going to be real good for the gyrocopter. Actually putting him on top of the net worth chart now. Hanging back, they've got this Iocopter, they know they've got the damage, they know they've got the skills, they know they've got the kills, they know they've got G up here in the top lane as they jump in with the Doom. I thought it was just a casual going on from 19-teen, but with the Frost Shield and the turnaround here, Extremum are actually threatening them pretty hard. Archangel taking some damage, but Malik's turning up to this one. They really want to try and finish off the kill into G, but unfortunately BZT has given his life away, but they still get the kill. Coming in from behind with the relocate forwards, they bring down Archangel and G. Meanwhile, Chu, he's going to be the target. Malik's on top of him though, trying to deal the damage, trying to bring down the Timbersaw. Timbersaw running through the trees, and he gets himself away though. They're pinging him out. The right clicks are coming, but Kellen gets up in and down she goes. Another kill for the gyro. They look over towards Valhalla as well, and that makes it a triple, and the tower's going to crumble as well. Forze once again. I mean, they just keep on finding it. It feels really like they're going for too much. It feels like they're going to get punished, but it just never happens. The IO is just making these clutch saves, and Chu as well with some amazing positioning there, and BZZ just knowing the limits of his heroes brilliantly. So that is going to be... Now there is one person who is thinking, maybe something's not right here, and that person is BZZ, but they're keeping their cool here, Extremum. They're focusing on Roshan. Silence comes out the pit, he blinks himself away, and that secures the Roshan. A nice play from the Extreme Mums. Forze up on the high ground. Gipki. Nice deny on the Magnus there, just casually strolling in, but he might be in some trouble right now. He pops at BKB, Gipki jumping in through, and comes the RP, only landing onto Malik. Meanwhile, Chu's the one being forced down by G, and with the multi-shot from the sidelines, Chu gets dropped. Meanwhile, the Chain Frosted, got to go onto the creep wave, will do so. And all in all, looks like a fairly decent fight for Extremums here, as they're able to pick off the Tiny and continue their push down the middle lane. For something here, aren't they? And Timbersaw is going to be the target. Let's see if they have the damage to rip through his defensive here. Well, they're going to drop the Doom. They're going to drop everything. And Malik is going to go down here. Even the Fortify not enough to force back Forze as they just go in with the clean extermination onto Malik. Did cost them a Doom. And Gipki's taking damage in response here. He's going to force the BKB. Turns back around with Vanskor following him straight in. But he's actually in a dangerous position. But G's the one who's going to drop here. Gipki taking hits here as in comes Velhor sliding in from the side. But just getting tossed straight the way back. And look at the damage coming out. 19-teen is just dealing the damage. Forcing them away. Velhor is just about... No, I think actually he gets caught out there by a split shot. As down goes Archangel as well. Yeah, Velhor will die to that tasty little flat cannon which runs him down. This gyro is so strong, just sitting on the front lines of these fights, doing whatever he wants.
This gyro is so fat.
Ricole, they're gonna go in for Malik now. Forze chasing him down, and there is no escape. Malik dies again. That's a dieback from him. Yeah.
Viper in a similar position like the Timber.
I'm getting a little bit of deja vu here, Saberlight.
Me too.
2 heroes now dead in the top lane. Anyone else want to show up? Yeah? For Lich? You? Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll kill Lich. Maybe not quite the same circumstances, but still. A little bit overextended, and 19-teen just running him down. Drow trying to do the best she can to defend her high ground, but unfortunately the best she can is not enough. Forze will break the high ground and now start wailing on these barracks. 19-teen happy to sit here, and of course if you want to make yourself a risk-free bet, then head over to omg.bet and get yourself a $10 bonus. That's a $10 free money to spend on whatever you want. Any bet you want. As they jump in, Velhor, oh, he could actually be dropped. Yeah, okay, that's another one. But Chu, in response, is she going to go down here? No, Kellen can't find the last hit, can't get in deep enough. 19-teen might be thrown out of position here, but with BKB turning it around, just dealing the, just face tanking everything. Jerry doesn't care about anything right now. He is a man without a care in the world, but this might change things as Drow comes in on the sidelines here, going for the multi-shot, trying to get that extra bit of slow on them, and 19-teen is struggling to get away with Vanskor here. Gipki, though, jumping in forward. Doom comes out as well. In comes the Cane Frost, but they've got Kellen dead to rights. They just need to finish him off here. The rocket comes in, but no, she dies on the foot of a fountain. But Gipki might be going down as well here, as Archangel does manage to come in, but there, Doom comes in. They actually managed to get the return kill. Gipki does finally drop, and G looks like he's surviving this one as he turns around, dishing down the poison. BZZ's dropped. 19-teen though, he is still plenty healthy here, and there is no one even remotely threatening him right now, as there's 3 heroes dead on the side of Extremums. They repel Forze out of their base, but I mean, Forze would make this trade any day of the week. They're in just such a good position right now. Also, here's a top tip. If you're ever casting CIS Dota, all you need to do is just say, oh yeah, I know this player, he was on Empire, because they probably were. It's never really wrong. You're always right when you say that. Genius, right?
True. Yes, especially because Empire, they've had tier 1 players like Rezo, but they also have, like right now, I think the Empire squad is pretty weak. Do you know?
It's kind of I don't want to say experimental squad, but it's a very quiet squad of newcomers which they're trying to train up.
Yeah. So, regardless of skill, they probably played on Empire.
Exactly. That's a Nomad top casting tip there for any aspiring casters. Become a CIS expert in one easy sentence. Meanwhile, in they go. RP drop. Callan tossed out of the base by 2 and taken down by Gibkey. And now they look for more. Doom is out. I mean, this is just an absolute disaster. Without your Drow, what do you do? Down goes a Lich as well. They're looking for more as well. Meanwhile, Doom out onto Malik. They're leaving him to die. This is just embarrassing for this poor Timbersaurus. He's left away in the sidelines. And the GG is cool. Extremum done, dusted, beaten up, and left for dead. Forze take game number 1 inside 27 minutes. That was a pretty damn decisive game of those. They look good.
I feel like they just outplayed them. They played